It takes the average millionaire 27 years to reach the sought-after status of millionaire. So how did the likes of Iman Gadzhi, Hamza and Ali Abdaal become millionaires in just a few years? Well, it's all thanks to a secret business model that's practically printing new millionaires every week. Now, before I tell you what it is and how it works, I want you to know that you can do it too. You don't have to be gifted, you don't have to be special. Anybody can do this. So what is it? What is this new secret business model? Well, it's something I like to call the life distillation model. And to explain how it works, I'm going to use multi-millionaire Ali Abdaal as the example. So for those of you who don't know who Ali is, right now he's a full-time YouTuber and entrepreneur. But back in the ancient history books of 2017, Ali was studying to become a doctor whilst making YouTube videos to build his personal brand on the side. Initially, he made videos on how to get into med school since that was something he'd done. But with the intensity of med school and creating 2 YouTube videos a week, he soon transitioned to making productivity YouTube videos, something which he was clearly good at. After all, he was balancing one of the most intensive university degrees out there with building his personal brand. Over the next few years, Ali Abdaal will blow up to over 4.5 million subscribers as of right now in 2023. But in the midst of becoming the most followed productivity expert in the world, he picked up a few skills, a few bits of life experience, namely in blowing up on YouTube. But why does that matter? Well, you see, blowing up on YouTube isn't easy, and it's something a lot of people want to do. So what did Ali decide to do? He distilled that life experience and skill set down into a course, the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, a course that will go on to make over $2 million in 2021 alone. But it's not just Ali who's done this. Take Iman Gadzhi. Iman built a social media marketing agency, gathering life experience and skill sets, which he then distilled down into a course that has made him tens of millions of dollars. And there are new people popping up every single week who are using this life distillation business model to make millions and change their lives. This new business model is blowing up, and it's pretty obvious why. First off, you can make a ton of money distilling your life experience and skill sets down into a course. Whether you want to make an extra $1,000 a month or you want to make it $100,000 a month, you can do it. And it allows you to actually help people. You're teaching potentially thousands of people a valuable skill set that they want to build without having to go through the trial and error and failures that you had to go through. So how can you follow in the footsteps of Ali Abdaal, Iman Gadzhi, Hamza and even Jordan Peterson and build your own life distillation business? Well, I've broken it down into 2 main phases. The first phase is traffic. You see, every business needs 2 things, something to sell and someone to sell it to. That's your traffic. Now, the traditional route to get traffic is typically to open a physical store that people can walk by and decide to go in, or to spend thousands of dollars on ads in the hopes of making a positive return. Either way, traditionally you need a lot of money to get people to see what you're selling. But this new business model has completely changed the game in terms of getting traffic. It allows you to get people to see what you're selling without spending a single dime on a store or a single penny on ads. You see, what Iman, Ali, Hamza and all the rest of these new wave millionaires have in common is that they have a personal brand. They all create free content that's valuable, i.e. it educates, entertains, inspires, or ideally does a combination of all 3. This way, by creating this free valuable content, they build an audience that's interested in their life experiences and skill sets and that also knows, likes and trusts them. And a percentage of that audience will want to follow in their footsteps and build the skills they've built, hence they'll buy their course. Whilst the other percentage who don't still get free value. It's a win-win for everybody. The creator gets to make money and an impact. Those who buy their courses get a solution to a problem they have, and those who don't still get free value in the form of their content. So phase 1 means you need to start creating content so that you can build your audience and get a traffic source. Now, this can sound super overwhelming, like where do you start? But there's no need to overcomplicate it. Here's exactly what you need to do. Choose 3 areas that you're interested in and have some experience in. And by experience, I don't mean you need to be an expert or that you need to have been doing it for 10 years. Anything that you've went and done, whether you've been going to the gym for 1 year, is good. It's an area you can create content around. And think about it this way. If you've been going to the gym for 1 year, those people who have never went to the gym but want to start will relate to you so much better than the likes of Chris Bumstead. So choose 3 areas you're interested in. They could be, for example, productivity, fitness and mindset. These are the areas that you'll create content around. Next, you need to take 5 minutes and write about your story up until now. Write about the major moments, your lowest lows, your highest highs, the major turning points that got you to where you are now, whether that's somewhere amazing or somewhere you don't want to be. write about it. And in your story, pay specific attention to the 3 areas that you chose to create content around. Next, you need to choose a platform. Now, in all honesty, it doesn't really matter what platform you choose. I am a big fan of beginner creators creating on Twitter, but just choose the platform that you consume the most content on. And then create content relating to the 3 areas that you chose to create content around and the mistakes and lessons you made on your journey. And that's why writing out your story is so important. It allows you to take experiences from your life and turn it into content. This way, you create content that nobody else can create because nobody else has the same life experiences as you, and you end up creating your own niche. And then you want to repeat this, creating content daily on every platform except YouTube. YouTube, you probably want to be creating 1 or 2 videos a week, and do this for the next 2 years with the intention of improving every single time you create. And yes, I did just say 2 years. You cannot expect good results from anything if you're not willing to do it for at least 2 years. Yes, there are exceptions to this rule where people blow up overnight, but exceptions do not negate the rule. Plus, you either do this for 2 years and potentially become a millionaire within 5, 6, 7 years, or you can take the traditional path and wait 27 years, but it's your choice. And when I say do it for 2 years, I'm not saying that you won't see results before 2 years. I'm not saying that you won't see results within 6 months, because you will, at least if you do it right. But what I'm saying is that good results take time and great results take even more time. Now, obviously, there's way more micro steps that goes into that in terms of creating good content and building a good, engaged, reputable personal brand. But if you do what we just went over, you will build your audience, you'll build your personal brand, which is a traffic source that you can send to whatever you're selling, which is phase 2. Product. Now, phase 2 involves building what you're selling, and the best way to do this is by listening to your audience. What content performs the best? What questions do you get in comments and DMs? You see, a lot of people decide to just randomly make a course and then they're surprised when it doesn't sell. But your audience will tell you what they want if you're willing to listen to them. For example, if you create content around productivity, fitness and mindset, but all your best performing content is around fitness, all the questions you get in comments and DMs is about fitness, and then you go and create a productivity course, you're not going to sell anywhere near as much as if you made a fitness course. So as you build your audience, listen to what they want and create a course related to your experiences and skill sets that can help them. And that skill set or experience doesn't have to be that you built a multi-million-dollar agency like Iman, or that you built a multi-million subscriber YouTube channel like Ali Abdal. If you've been going to the gym for a few years and you've put on a good bit of muscle, you can make a hypertrophy program and give them everything they need to build muscle, from sample meals to workout programs to videos of you doing exercises with correct form. Whatever you decide to sell, just make sure of one thing: that it works and that it's good. Because with a personal brand and a life distillation business, your reputation is everything. So set standards and meet them at every single step of the journey. Now, there are obviously loads more steps to each of these phases to help you actually do them and do them well to a high standard. But if you go through both of them stages, you will build your life distillation business, you will build your personal brand, grow your audience through creating content, and then you'll create something that a percentage of your audience wants to buy. Now, I am running a live cohort showing you how to build a powerful creator business or life distillation business in just 2 to 4 hours a day. So if you're interested in that, I will leave a link in the description below for you to sign up for the waitlist for priority access and exclusive bonuses. If not, no worries, click that subscribe button, check out this video here, and it will help give you more direction on building your own life distillation business and joining this new wave of millionaires. So as always, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.